and welcome back to the channel. We are coming to you today from North Yorkshire. We are just outside of Thirsk in the tiny village of Knayton. This is a 5-star AA certified site. It actually won an award last year, 2025, by the Practical Caravan magazine. And it not only has pictures for caravans, but also it does have pods, and you can also hire lodges as well. The facilities are absolutely fantastic, so we're going to give you a tour of the site. Of course, we'll give you the final review at the end, and we do have a day planned in Abbey at the Royal Studley Park. So we're going to show you that as well. It's about a 30-minute drive from the park, and we look forward to showing you around, so come on. We were travelling from the north on the A19 southbound. We then took a left turn off the dual carriageway signposted to Knayton. There aren't any shops in the village of Knayton, but it does have a pub, the Dog and Gun, and they do serve bar meals. As you pass through the village, the road then begins to narrow and it can get really bumpy. The road then merges into a single track road with passing places all the way up to the caravan park, where you will find the signage on your left. You will then need to check in at reception and park just before the entrance gates. When you check in, you will be given a fob to open up the gate to let you into the park, and you'll also be given a map. The pitches on this site are allocated on arrival. So there we are, we pitched on pitch 47. It's considered lakeside pitches, and we'll show you the lake when we come back round the other way. And then what you can see is just how well they are spaced out, which gives a load of privacy. So if you've got your awning, obviously you've got all of the grass space as well, which is great. And here obviously you can tour, but you can also take up season pictures, and we can see that there's been a lot of people just starting to set up for the season. And here we have got a drinking and wastewater. We have a service pitch, but everything is really close by, and you've also got a chemical toilet disposal point as well as the bins as well. But we'll show you the lake as we come back the other way, but it's just in the distance there. So if you do decide to pitch here, you do have to make a special request for them. So we are walking now towards the main site. It's lovely because when you do use the shower facilities and coming back in the morning, you've got this little stream, which is lovely. And here's the first glimpse of the main area. And they really do keep the grass in amazing condition. We were baffled by what this little gadget was, but it's making all of the stripes on the grass, and they're going all of the time, to be honest. So yeah, they do keep everything in immaculate condition. So Peter and Isabelle have headed further up out of sight, but I just wanted to show you how close that the shower blocks are really. I thought they were going to be further away because it does mention that the lakeside pitches is just a little bit further to walk, but they're not. Nowhere near is what I thought it would be. So this is the lovely open space of this park. And there is the little robot grass cutter. And then you've got the children's play area, some grass patches to the right. They look good too, good location. And then, as I said, you've got the pods as well, which are for hire. And then behind that you've got lodges as well. So it's a little bit of an all-rounder, this one. And then we're just heading towards the main buildings of the reception block here. So we'll show you that too. And here are the lodges. Again, look really nice, and I think the first thing that springs to mind is how well spaced out these are as well. Because often you find that, you know, you are on top of each other here. So if you fancy buying a holiday lodge, Hillside Caravan Park, there you go. And there's also this little pond as well. So there's a little dog wash here. And then here we are at the main reception area, and you've also got a coffee lounge through there as well. Unfortunately it isn't open, but never mind. Being in, it's really lovely. It's definitely worth a little look there. In fact, you get really good Wi-Fi there, so it's definitely a place where I could come and work. So this is the entrance where you will come to check in. And here we are at the beginning of the site. I'm just going to quickly show you the toilets. Disabled toilet there. And ladies. And these facilities have just been cleaned. They smell really fresh, they're lovely and warm. And they've got these little infrared sensors for the showers. And then you've got your sink basins, hair dryer, and there's also a little cubicle there as well. So here you've got your vegetable prep and pot wash area. Oh, that smells so clean as well. Really lovely big sinks. Fantastic. And here is the laundry room. What you'd expect with your washer. Sort of a drying area. Oh yes, I was going to say I can't see an iron, but there is an iron there. An iron board. It smells so clean. It's like home from home. The toilet block is cleaned between 11:30 and 12:30, which I think is a really reasonable time frame. So that's handy. And if you're washing on site, you can get a token, £5 for the washing machine and £4 for the tumble dryer. Here is another chemical toilet disposal point. Got more bins, but they are all situated around the site as well. So this is the place where we were pointed out to come to, and when we were driving in the dark, it's not well signposted at all. To be fair, we were told to turn at the bollard, but it didn't really stand out that well, did it? It was, and then obviously because it was dark, as I said, this just did not look like sort of
easily missed,
yeah, really easily missed. So I mean, we found it, and as I said, what happened was the guys came and they helped us out, and then took the caravan and obviously pitched it up for us. But it was a little bit, you know, I think they're very strict with the grass here, which is understandable because it's, you know, it's beautiful. But I think it could do with being just a little bit of direction, because when you've been somewhere for the first time and you're getting all of your directions in one go, it's you don't always remember or take, you know, sort of take people the pictures, because this one's easily missed. So this is where we are, and this time I'm going to take you around past the little lake so we can make one full loop of this lovely tour. Hillside Caravan Park in Knayton, Thirsk, North Yorkshire. And there you go, what a lovely little feature on the site. Obviously it's only March, everything looks, it needs new life, but I'm sure in the summer this is a lovely spot. And obviously if you've got this lovely lakeside pitch, of course you've got lovely views as well. You can see all around it, you're really at the foot of the North Yorkshire moors, which makes this an ideal touring base for the North Yorkshire coast, obviously York and all of those kind of attractions. So it really is, you know, really good find. We spotted some little frogs as well. Not sure if you can see them. Maybe not. Right. So as we said, you've got your facilities like your waste, water, that kind of thing, right close by. So they are dotted around the site. This is where we are. It's just perfect. So as we... Hi, so here we are, we've arrived. It's taken us about 40 minutes to drive down here, so not long at all. But let's take a look and let's see what this National Trust has to offer. Fountains Abbey and Studley Royal Water Garden is a place with a complex history spanning almost 900 years. The Abbey was established in 1132 but was ruined after the dissolution of the monasteries in 1539 by Henry VIII. In the 18th century, it was incorporated into the designed landscape of Studley Royal Water Garden, the creation of John Aislabie. The result is a designed landscape of great beauty, and it was recognised as a World Heritage Site in 1986. So we found an absolutely lovely little lunch stop here. We're pitched right on the lake, just looking at the swans, the pheasants around here, and it's just so lovely to get some sunshine. So we're going to enjoy this little picnic that we've got here. Got myself a nice coffee between us, and of course in Ellie's Travels mugs. Gonna enjoy this, and we'll see you around the park. Cheers. So what have you spotted?
Another little waterfall.
So we're gonna come off track and we're gonna explore this. It looks little, but we don't know, so we're gonna have a wander in this little forest. So here we are, just approaching this little waterfall, and we couldn't not go and visit, so let's have a look. Albeit small, it was still worth just a little off the beaten track. Wild garlic as well is all around. You really can smell it. It's lovely and strong. If you like that sort of thing, where it is nice, really refreshing. Did you get some?
Yeah.
Oh, it might be poisonous.
Oh.
Maybe for our salmon tonight.
Oh, it's dead.
Wild garlic as well. You can spend all day here, taking in the beautiful water gardens, exploring the monastery ruins, or simply sitting back, having a picnic and taking in these stunning landscapes. So we've come to the end of our weekend break. How do you rate this fabulous campsite here at Hillside Caravan Park?
Absolute peace and quiet. It's quite a big site as well, really. But yeah, really enjoyed staying. It's quite a good location. The road coming in for about a mile is a little bit on the bumpy side for when you're dragging your caravan with your car with low profile tyres. But other than that, once you're here, it's just tranquility. Staff are so friendly, so helpful, nothing's a bother to them. So yeah, we're definitely going to be back to this one. It's only about just over an hour from home, so it's just ideal if you want just a quick getaway.
And what I would say, I would just second all of that, but also really emphasise the pace of this, because it's really set back, although it's only about 4 miles from Thirsk. It's a really off the beaten track then, and you can hear just how peaceful that it is. Just have a listen.